Salutations, citizens of Gelnor. Today we're going to bring you to the ZMI, also known as the Urania Altar. We're here today with my main account, Elsa and Anna. Wanted to give a special shout out to my friend Mike Wazowski, who requested this video. Mike, you better use this. Alright, so we need our Lunar Spellbook activated, so we're here over on the Lunar Isle, which you do have to complete the Lunar Diplomacy quest to do this. We're going to come over here and activate with the Prey. You can also do this in a POH if you have the Altar Switch option. In order to use the ZMI teleport the first time, you do have to go talk to Baba Yaga. I'm going to show you where she's at real quick. I do want to warn you, you do need to have your seal of passage in order to talk to her. If you did not bring it before you came to the Lunar Isle, you can still use the bank. Watch what I'm about to do. 1, 2, 3. Talk to the third. He does not require a seal of passage in order to use the bank. You do need to get it out in order to be able to talk to her. I'm not going to do that just because I've already have talked to her. If you don't have a seal of passage, talk to someone. They'll boot you off. Go talk to Brunt the Chieftain. He'll give you another one and you can come back to the Isle. Baba Yaga's up here in this house. We're going to go talk to her real quick. Well, I'm going to show you how to talk to her. Here, chickie, chickie, chickie. She does also have a shop in here you can do, but you choose the Talk to Baba Yaga option. There is a spot in there where you tell her that you need to learn the teleportation for the Urania Altar. There'll be a little bit of back and forth, and she will give you the teleportation option. Once you have that and have your Lunar Spellbook activated, we're going to go ahead and teleport. I highly recommend having a rune pouch that will have law runes. Let's see what all we have in here. We have our law runes, astral runes, and mind runes. Any lower elemental runes will also work, just don't put any combo runes in here. On our inventory, we have our graceful outfit and a mud staff. That is going to help us with our teleportation back and forth. We have all the pouches that are available for our level, as well as whatever essence works for you. You cannot use regular essence, but you can use pure. You can use Dealt. You cannot use Dark Essence. You'll notice here we have an altar, so that way you can pray and increase your health. I highly recommend have Rapid Heal on while you're down here. You can also have a overhead protection prayer, but there are 3 different type of combat styles down there. So having just one's only going to help you slightly. Down here we're going to climb our ladder. You have your bank here with Enola. So we're going to talk to him and we're going to set up what we want for our quick bank. Quick payment deals. We're going to do that. And I'm going to cancel what I currently have because the one I have is not what's in my pouch. And we're going to talk to him and set one up real quick. He's going to ask you which one you want to set up. Do not do the expensive ones. He's going to take 20 runes each time automatically. Please go for the cheapest option you can find. That is going to let you use the bank right here every time. Keep in mind, you cannot do trades down here. You can only do trades up top. It's just their way of keeping people from trying to trade essence at the altar. You're going to have a whole bunch of creatures here. This is the dangerous route. These things are going to aggro you no matter what your level. They are all 3 combat types. So like I said, you can do an overhead prayer, but it's not going to protect you very much. If you go to the Urania specific world, which is 327, there's usually a long train of people. You can not only follow them, but doing so you'll lessen your chance of getting attacked. You don't need a tiara or a talisman in order to use this altar, which is absolutely phenomenal. The only runes you cannot craft here are going to be Wraith runes and your multi-elemental ones. Anything like the dust, lava runes, you're not going to be able to cast here. If you are on RuneLight, there is a plugin that you can use that'll tell you how many essence are currently in your pouch. Just pull in the plugin hub and type in rune. And essence pouch right here. It'll tell you how many is in there. While you're on the Lunar Spellbook, there is also the Contact NPC. Once you have used it once, it'll go back to the same one for the Dark Mage. That will help you undegrade your pouches. This one is our long but safe route. You're not going to be hit anywhere on here. There's no aggros. That crack does not require any agility to squeeze through, so anybody who wants to do this can. It's just going to be a little bit longer. Usually you can only get about 2 runs in on a Stammy pot here, but you can usually get 3 or 4 going the other way. Speaking of, I highly recommend bringing a whole bunch of Stammy pots. You're going to need them. Why would you want to use this method instead of the other methods? I know it's probably just as long and tedious. Well, with the ability to follow the others, it actually does make it a little easier. Plus, the ZMI gives you 170% of your normal experience, and that does stack with the Dealt Essence, which is absolutely amazing. You don't need a specific runecraft level to do this. In fact, you can start using this at level 1 as soon as you've finished Rune Mysteries. And you'll even be able to craft above your level, which is an absolutely amazing ability. You can do what's called bank fillers in order to keep you from accidentally or purposely dropping your pouches in here. If you release your holds on the spots, you can actually... I'm going to go to our bank settings menu. And... I think that was it. Yep, that was it. Alright, so that's going to make it to where we cannot deposit anything into here. So if we do deposit inventory, it won't deposit our pouches. So that way we can do this a little bit faster. You can right click while you're still in this menu, so that way you don't have to lose the deposit you just made to open up the bank. You can also drink your Stammy pots from in here. If you right click and click drink, you can do that from right in here. Like I said, you don't need any tiaras or talismans in order to be able to use this option. If you have completed your medium Argeron diaries, you actually also get a chance of crafting additional runes here at the ZMI. No additional experience, however, is gained, and that cloak does not need to be equipped on you or even in your inventory in order for you to be able to use it. One thing you can do if you don't want to use the follow option is you can actually right click and trade. This will keep you from bouncing into walls because you will continue to follow the person even if they are technically out of your walking range. However, doing so, I want to keep you aware that there are some people who will report you for doing this because they think it's a scam. They don't like people doing it. It's a personal preference, so buyer beware. Anyway, have fun. Happy grinds.